We are presently at Elecam's office here in Tico, and we just discovered a fake procès verbal that was produced by Elecam. This is something fake, a fake procès verbal that we don't know where it is coming from. It is showing that our representative, that is the polling agent for Issa Chiroma, the name is Ashu Eyong John, which we never had any polling agent with this name. And you can see how, let me open where the results are, which are being erased, cancelled, and you can see the result here, how they have manipulated the result. They say Paul Biya is having 157 votes. Meanwhile, in this particular station, he never had that number of votes. And they say Issa Chiroma is having 23 votes. You can see how it is being, you can see how pens are cancelled, everything. It's a fake procès verbal. Very fake and fake. It does not exist. We discover it there at Elecam's office here in Tico, as people can see.
According to observations and reports, electoral fraud was carried out by Elecam officials, all in favour of the same party. Video clips of fraud cases continued to surface online, along with images of polling results being posted. However, the internet connection was cut around 3 p.m. and later restored.
La montée Santa Barbara, entre Santa Barbara et parcours Vita la situation qui prévaut ici actuellement.
She stole the ballot paper. She's feeding ballot paper in her back. She's feeding ballot paper in her back. She's feeding ballot paper in her back. She's feeding in the inside. Open now. If you don't put ballot paper inside back, it's flop. We see him. We see him. We see him, woman.
96, 94, 95, 87, 97, 98, 99.
After observers insisted on verifying, the number of votes exceeded the number of recorded fingerprints. In Ivory Coast, Cameroonians were initially locked outside the Cameroon embassy to stop them from voting. However, they eventually broke in, preventing officials inside from carrying out the alleged fraud.
The cases of irregularities continue to reach our newsroom. In Muya, it was a total war of words between voters and officials of Elections Cameroon that broke out after the vote. We are told elections officials said the counting of the vote will only be done at the office of the TO of Buea, something that got many voters at the voting station furious as they say the counting must be done where votes took place.
take Zoro said they say they will give you other people their result. Now go just office. It not go work. No, it not go work. It not go work.
Thanks to social media and the internet, the ruling party was finally exposed in this election by the Cameroon Gen Zs. The videos shared online are just a few of the many incidents that were captured on camera. Allegedly, there are thousands more hidden cases of fraud that could not be exposed, but these few speak volumes. Since the polling on Sunday, internet connection in the country has been unstable.
J'ai dit ceci, arrêtez la caméra, c'est bon, arrêtez. J'ai dit ceci, écoutez-moi, dans ce bureau de vote, il y a eu 267 enveloppes, 367 candidats, 94 ont voté. Et on a retrouvé combien d'enveloppes? Bon, messieurs, exprimez-vous. Les 118 autres sortent d'où? Les 118 autres sortent d'où? C'est qu'on attend de vous. Les 118 autres sortent d'où?
Ces bulletins-ci, actuellement, vous avez travaillé dans quel... On n'a pas signé. Donc, ça veut dire que ça, c'est un vote. Si vous êtes en détention, vous ne pouvez pas me dire autant de personnes comme ça se retrouvent à ne pas signer. Qu'est-ce que vous chantez?
Non, on va passer d'abord par ceci. Voilà les bulletins. Voilà ça. Voilà les bulletins du RDPC attachés avec la forme qu'on a retrouvée dans les urnes. Voilà ça. Voilà celui qui fait ça. Voilà. Doucement. La fraude, 2, 3 fraudes, 4 fraudes, 23 fraudes, 24, 25 fraudes. Nous sommes ici au foyer maintenant.
C'est un bulletin dans l'enveloppe, pas deux. Non. C'est nul, ma mère, reste seulement. C'est nul. Un bulletin dans l'enveloppe, pas de quatre.
Northwest Region. This video was sent with the report that the military started firing guns heavily around the polling station in GNS Agiati at about 9 a.m, when barely about 10 people had voted. They then entered the polling centre and ordered everyone, including Elekam representatives, to move to the Gendarmerie Brigade, located just about 100 metres away from the polling centre. When the SDF representatives tried to resist leaving, they were forced at gunpoint to leave. After sitting at the brigade in Agiati from 9 a.m. to about 12:45 p.m, the divisional officer for Bafut came and asked them to go back to the polling centre. On reaching there, the ballot boxes had been seriously stocked with ballots. When the SDF representatives complained in protest against this to the Elekam official, they were asked to leave and write a report later if they wished. These are some of the video clips of fraud cases released by the population. There are also several images and documents exposing electoral fraud in this election. Egypt's Mohamed Salah's photo appears in Cameroon voter register at Ngaoundéré 3 polling station. One of the presidential candidates, Cabral Libby, reported on his Facebook page how a mayor smashed the phone of a representative who opposed fraud.
CDC workers who have received their salaries today, we're watching.
Senator Enfon Mokete openly threatened workers of the CDC, warning them that they must vote for the ruling party, the CPDM.
If they don't cast their vote for President Paul Biya for the CPDM champion candidate, the candidate, not just for the CPDM, the candidate for the Cameroonian people, if they don't cast their vote, would accuse them that they are thieves. That is
voting here. Are you satisfied?
Yes, in all the divisions. Sanger, Ako, Noir, Gambé, and here in Blue, all the police stations are open. I think that the population are in the way coming. We have 100 voters who are voting polling center. No. 100 people who are there to come and vote, so that it's a good sign.
In the northwest region, where there is an ongoing crisis and a lockdown imposed by separatist fighters, people were unable to go out and vote, especially in the interior parts of the region. However, the local administration claimed that 100 people came to cast their votes. The results show Paul Biya receiving over 15,000 votes from these deserted areas. Mrs. Taller, divisional delegate of Mindfop in Mbuda, caught stuffing ballot boxes at a polling station. A sincere police inspector reported on the day of election that they've been instructed to vote for CPDM. In fact, the evidences are overwhelming.
Quand il y a un match contre Coton Sport de Garoua et le Real de Madrid, vous croyez que le score sera quoi?
Paul Atanganji, Minister of Territorial Administration, compared the ruling party to the opposition parties by saying it is like Real Madrid, an international football team, playing against Cotton Sport, a local Cameroonian team, insinuating that the ruling party cannot be defeated. These was one of the statements that's often made that are provocative, oppressive, and subtly manipulative. This seriously raises questions about whether there is true democracy in Cameroon, because the citizens should be the ones to choose their leader. Winning should not be determined by cash, manipulation, and power. The presidential candidate, Patricia Tomaino, has denounced what she describes as massive and deliberate irregularities that marred Cameroon's October 12th election. In a post-election statement issued from Fumban, the UDC leader, who was the only woman among 12 candidates, said the voting process was marred by grave violations of the law. These range from polling stations established in private and inaccessible locations to ballot box stuffing and manipulation of electoral registers. She cited cases where polling stations were located in military barracks, fictitious polling units appeared on official lists, and party representatives were deliberately kept at a distance from voter registers, preventing them from verifying voter identities. The results of the election polls being posted reveal a continuous trend of Issa Chiroma dominating.
Issa Chiroma.
Issa
Chiroma.
Issa
Chiroma.
According to results emerging from numerous polling stations across the country, Issa Chiroma is leading with what many describe as a landslide victory, while Paul Biya trails at a distant second. In third place is Cabral Libye, who also remains far behind. These are the three that stand out based on the polling data released. As for the remaining candidates, judging by the near zero and handful of votes recorded for them at various polling stations, it almost seemed as though they were interns in the race. Issa Chiroma has claimed victory in the election.
My dear compatriot, Cameroonian women and men, today it is with deep emotion and immense pride that I address you. Together, we have written history. Throughout this campaign, I saw a Cameroon standing tall. I saw women, men, youth, and elders braving threats, facing intimidation, yet remaining mobilized. I saw voters keeping watch in polling stations until the end of the night, protecting their voices, defending the truth of the ballot box. First, I want to say thank you to the Cameroonian people. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for believing in us. Thank you for believing in change. I also thank the candidates who have already sent me their congratulations and recognize the will of the people. I want to say it with gravity and simplicity. The people have chosen, and this choice must be respected. I call on all institutions, all administrative authorities, all officials, not to make themselves enemy of the people they are meant to serve. The time of fear, manipulation, and false calculation is over. In the coming days, I will share with you a detailed report of your vote by region as compiled from the result publicly posted in accordance with Article 113 of the Electoral Code in polling stations across the countries and the diaspora. These results deeply moved me. They show that this victory goes beyond my person. It is a clear sanction of the regime in place and a plebiscite in favor of immediate change. Because the victory is overwhelming. My dear compatriot, the whole world is watching us. History is observing us.
Although the official results are yet to be proclaimed by the Constitutional Council within 15 days after the ballots were cast on Sunday, October 12, 2025, it is clear that the real tug-of-war is between Issa Chiroma and Paul Biya, whose long-entrenched regime appears unwilling to release its grip on power.
Ouais, voilà la maison de parti de Tchang en feu.
Across the country, waves of protests have erupted as citizens voice outrage over fears that their votes could be tampered with.
Je ne veux pas l'argent. L'argent c'est quoi? L'argent c'est le changement. Nous voulons le changement.
As the world watches, there are only two questions. Was this a credible election, given that it was surrounded by so much fraud and irregularities? And will the Constitutional Council respect the will of the people?
Good morning, brothers and sisters across the 10 region of Cameroon. I am Senior Police Constable Nango Job. I endorse the word of congratulations to Our Excellency Issa Chiroma Bakare for the wonderful result that we saw across the territory of Cameroon that was conducted during the 12th October presidential election. We saw the result, and the result is unbeatable. Coton Sport won the match. So we continue waiting for the Constitutional Council to come out with a final result that we all are waiting. And we continue send sensitizing message to the population of Cameroon to remain calm and peaceful with all their brothers and sisters, be it the police, the gendarme, the military, and all over the world, the civilians beside you, the oppositional party that are beside you. We are family, we are Cameroonians. No matter what, we believe this is the time for us to really join our hands to build a better Cameroon for us and for our children and for our unborn children. Stay blessed and have a nice day.